Hey guys, welcome back to Sabers Forever. I'm John, and today we're going to be going over the OWK1. This thing has the Goth Master chassis rocking inside and the spectacular brush finish that KRSabers offers on their website for this hilt. This is by far one of my absolute favorite lightsaber designs out there, and they did a phenomenal job bringing this to life. So without further ado, why don't we just jump right in and I'll show you exactly what's going on. Alright, so this is the Apprentice OWK1 with the opted brush finish on the actual saber. So this one got the treatment from Cal, and I love it. I think honestly, it's a nice touch for the OWK1 to strike even more of a difference than the OWK2. A lot of people don't know, but there is a little bit of a length difference, so one's a little bit shorter than the other. I can't remember off the top of my head which one is shorter or longer, but they're both gorgeous hilts, and they feel even better in the hand. They are very small. I do have big hands, but they're small because the prop was small. And the dimensionality on this thing is just super, super cool. All right, so the other thing that's really nice about this is that this is also the master chassis by Goth-3Designs. So to open this up to show it off to your buddies, you would unscrew the cover tech, and then you can just rotate the saber to reveal the actual chassis, which is just awesome. Can never get enough of the master chassis goodness. Let's flip it on, if I can. Come on, John.
Master, destroy it!
There we go. Now, unfortunately, there is extra blinkies that can't be viewed from here. So if you were to remove this, you could see the top up here has even more blinkies. And when they turn on, extra blinky action happens. But if you were to display it, I mean, this is still really, really cool. I would proudly display it just like this. I would even leave it on all the time. Probably not. Anyways, so the saber is jam-packed with literally everything you could possibly want. It's got the neopixel connector up at the top. It's got two tactile switches. It's got Proffi V3. I believe this is a Proffi V. No, this is a Proffi V2. A Proffi V2.2. A 28 millimeter bass speaker, and I mean it's just jam-packed. An 18650 removable battery, whole bunch of blinkies inside, as you saw. It holds a 1-inch blade, and it's loud as heck. This uses a 1.5 millimeter Allen wrench to remove the blade plug, which is right here. Dump this out, put a blade in. Really, really nice. So cool. Now this does come off completely to reveal the chassis inside. I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to start taking things apart so you can see how this is actually put together. So this has a little door. This opens up like that. There's your battery. This is the positive side, so you would remove it like that. And then all this comes out. This pulls out like this. This pulls out like this. And you can see this is actually quite a difficult job because you're forced to join wires on the inside of the chassis, because this chassis has to come in this way, this chassis has to come in this way, and then you have to attach all the wires from this chassis to this chassis, and you have to solder your soundboard first because once it's in here, obviously you can't access it, and it is right there. You can see it right there. So you have access to your USB and your SD card, but you got to take it apart, you know? So then the assembly process back together is put this in, magnetically connected. This has to go in straight so that it goes flat like that. And then this lays down like that. And then all this should, if you did it right, go back. Did I do it right? I don't think I did it right. It is a little snug. So this is probably a little tough. Right here. I'm gonna just shuffle these. See, so if you really don't have to get in here, maybe don't. Because otherwise you're gonna be like, yeah, that feels way better. Doop, doop, doop. Yes. There we go. So there you go. And then turn it on.
Master, destroy it!
So cool. Now, the other thing to note is that the pommel is loose and threads onto the shroud, but technically you want to loosen this and then put your thumb screw in, or rather your CoverTech wheel, like so. Goes right in. Tighten that up and then tighten this in, and you'll feel it's going to get real snug. Because this will push on the chassis inside, which then is pushing on this. So when you go to loosen that, probably loosen that first and then loosen this. Because this puts pressure on that, so it all kind of like locks together. But yeah, it's a good design. Feels really great. Anyway, so when you're done, loosen that, loosen this, twist, off, twist, line up your holes. I didn't have to use the blade retention screw because the blade was snug enough, but this is your blade retention screw, as I said earlier. This holds the chassis in, so leave that one alone. It's also a different size than this Allen key, so don't mess with that. So there you go, it's off, and you're good to store it just like that, or you can display it with the crystal chassis open. It's up to you. This one did have a real quartz crystal upgrade in it, not the 3D printed one that comes with the kit. The one that comes with the kit, do I have one laying around? Yeah, I have a butchered one. It looks like this. Versus a real quartz crystal. I mean, you know you would rather have the real quartz one for another $50, right? Anyways, alright, that does it for this video, so let's just wrap it up here. Alright guys, that does it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe to see more awesome sabers just like this guy here. I will be uploading some more Master Chassis videos to YouTube in the very near future, so definitely subscribe because you won't want to miss those videos. If you are looking to get a saber installed yourself and you don't see a commission on my website that's what you're looking for, please feel free to reach out at john@sabersforever.com. I'd be happy to answer any inquiries you have about getting one of these bad boys installed. And if you have any saber inquiries at all, I mean programming related, it doesn't matter, just hit me up. I'm happy to help whenever I can. So until the next time, may the Force be with you.